J.D. Vance was raised by a feisty grandmother while his mom married 5 times. J.D. Vance was raised by his grandparents. He referred to James and Bonnie Vance as Papa and Mama. Bonnie Vance was originally from Jackson, Kentucky. In the late 1940s, she moved with James to Middletown, Ohio. At the time, James was 16. Bonnie was 13 and pregnant with their first child. In Middletown, James worked in an Armco steel mill. He was an alcoholic and frequently beat Bonnie. Bonnie grew infuriated by her husband's alcoholism. Once, he passed out on the couch in a drunken stupor. She poured gasoline on him and dropped a lit match. James survived the attack. Their daughter Beverly struggled with substance abuse. Her struggle with addiction began one day at work. She was a nurse. She got a bad headache and took a Vicodin pill. Beverly loved the way it made her feel. Soon she began to purloin stronger pharmaceuticals. She lost her job and her nursing license. She began to snort heroin. Beverly made her son pee into a jar. She used his clean urine to pass a drug test. Vance alleged that drugs would make her act aggressively. He recalled one harrowing car ride with his mother. She reportedly threatened to kill them both. Following the incident, his mother was arrested. Vance went to live with his grandmother. Vance's birth name is James Donald Bowman. He changed it to James David Hamill when his mom remarried. Overall, Beverly was married 5 times. She eventually lost touch with her children. Vance began to use his grandparents' last name. The Vances were Union Democrats. They were more socially and fiscally conservative. Bonnie had an affinity for Bill Clinton. James only voted Republican once for Ronald Reagan. Bonnie was feisty and known for a foul mouth. Vance once tried to clean up her language. He got her to use a swear jar. She had to pay 25 cents for every bad word. One afternoon, she wrote a blank check. She promised to fill out the amount later. At the same time, she had a deeply personal faith. Bonnie was a Christian, but she mistrusted institutional Christianity. Therefore, she didn't go to church. Bonnie could be fiercely protective of her grandchildren. As a teenager, Vance was spending time with a local kid. The boy was known for dealing drugs. Bonnie threatened to run him over with her car. Vance's grandmother died in 2005. The family went through her things. They found 19 loaded handguns stashed all over her house. Vance's mother hit the rock bottom in 2015. She was living out of her car, a red Chevrolet Aveo. Beverly checked into a sober living facility. Later, her daughter found her a place to live in Middletown. Beverly has been sober since.